I've done several videos on the Goldbacks and I absolutely love them. Well, we have a new release and that's the Oklahoma Goldback, and they range from 1/2 to 100, just the same as the Floridas did. But there's a little special one which I'm going to show you towards the end of the video. But we're going to go through each Oklahoma and have a little look. So Goldback started in 2019, and I'm not going to go into the detail of what Goldbacks are. I've done a video on that already, and I will leave a link in the description to that video, or I'll try and post a little thing on the screen so you can click on it and go and see that if you want to find out more about Goldbacks. Suffice to say that a Goldback is a 24 karat gold, fractional bit of gold in polymer, which can be used in certain states in America with certain retailers as real currency. But as I say, if you want more detail on what Goldbacks are, go and check out my video where I interviewed Nathan from the Goldback company. Now, why are we here today? Well, it's because we have the new release of the Oklahoma Goldbacks, and they range from a 1/2 Goldback all the way to 100 Goldbacks, which is a 1/10 of gold, the same as that. So we're going to have a little look individually, but there is a very special limited edition 3 Oklahoma, which I have as well, and I'll show you that at the end. So here we have the Oklahoma 1/2 Goldback. Now, when I met up with Nathan from the Goldback company, he explained that each of the Goldbacks tells a story of that state. And this one here is honestas, honor. And basically on the Oklahoma 1/2, the virtue honesta, honor, is embodied by a fearless young cowgirl guiding her herd along the Chisholm Trail. Stretching over 1,000 miles from Texas to Kansas, this trail was a vital artery of American commerce in the late 19th century, used to drive millions of cattle north, expanding rail lines to expanding rail lines. It was more than a path, it was a symbol of resilience, grit, and opportunity. So there's a little story on the 1/2, and it's actually real class. I love that. Horses are a big thing for me. I absolutely love them. But the detail on these Goldbacks is absolutely gorgeous. So there's the 1/2, and they all come with a serial number. And the little A by the 2025 means it is an alpha. An alpha is the first run of the Goldback. So every year they release a new Goldback in all the states. And I will show you something that shows you that later. And a 1/2 is a 1/2000th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. And it's exchangeable by Goldback Inc. in US gold coins to the bearer on demand. So there is real value to these, and that is absolutely beautiful. That is the 1/2. The next one in the Oklahoma series is the 1 Goldback, and this is called Perseverantia, or Perseverance. And the Oklahoma 1 Goldback features the virtue Perseverantia, or Perseverance, honouring the state's origin story, the land run of 1889 on April 22nd. 50,000 settlers surged into the unassigned lands to claim their piece of 160 acres. The race ignited a frenzy of ambition. Within hours, entire towns like Oklahoma City and Guthrie sprang up from dust, reshaped the future of the territory and its people. So again, really interesting that they had these sort of thing called land runs, and you'd literally go mad riding onto the land to claim your 160 acres. And that is depicted in the Oklahoma 1 Goldback. Absolutely brilliant. And the detail on these have got better over the years. The Floridas are absolutely beautiful. And again, I did do a video on the Floridas. And the 1 Goldback is 1/1000 of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. So there it is. That is the 1 Goldback Oklahoma. And here we have the 2 Goldback. The first 2 Goldback was released in the Florida series, which came out earlier this year. And this one is the 2 Goldback from the Oklahoma series. And it's called Benevolentia, which is kindness. The Oklahoma 2 Goldback embodies the virtue benevolentia, or kindness, as lived and passed down through generations of indigenous women. The imagery is set in the fertile river valleys of the Tahlequah, the capital of the Cherokee Nation. This piece honors native matriarchs whose wisdom, generosity, and stewardship form the bedrock of tribal life. So let's take a little closer look at this. And what I like about this series is it's a lot of the morals that I love, which is honor, kindness, resilience. You know, it's just really good stuff. And look at that. Just beautiful detail there of the Cherokee women symbolizing kindness. I love the border on this. I love the color of it. And a 2 Goldback is 1/500th of a troy ounce. Now, the good thing about these is that it is fractional gold, and with the way prices are going up in gold, if ever we did have to use it, you have it broken down into nice small units. So there you go. That's the 2 Goldback from Oklahoma. And moving on, we have gone a bit bigger now. We're on the 5 Goldback Oklahoma, and this is Industria, and it moves through the ages. So the stories that are being told are going into the future, if you know what I mean, going from olden times into the future. And this is Industry. So on the Oklahoma 5 Goldback, the virtue Industria, or industry, is powerfully embodied by a young woman striding through the oil fields during the 1905 Glenpool oil strike. This scene captures the exact moment when crews struck black gold oil, transforming a quiet farming state into an industrial powerhouse. So now, as I say, we're moving through the ages. We've had our land run. We've had the kindness from the Cherokees. And here we are with when they struck oil in Oklahoma. So obviously in that state, that is a big thing. And you can obviously see this young lady's very happy about that. I guess I would be too, especially if it was in my backyard. Again, Alpha, as it's the first run. And the 5 Goldback is 1/200th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. But again, great artwork. Moving on to the 10 Goldback. And the 10 Goldback from Oklahoma is called Unitas, or Unity. The Oklahoma 10 Goldback honors the virtue Unitas, or unity, celebrating the cultural resilience and connection of the Oklahoma's Native American tribes. Oklahoma is home to more Native American tribal nations than any other state. The powwows are central to its cultural life. These spiritual gatherings unite dancers, drummers, families, and communities across generations. When consulting with native voices from across Oklahoma, many expressed that including an intertribal powwow in the Goldback series would be a deeply meaningful way to reflect shared traditions and enduring strength of native cultures in the region. This design was created in collaboration with those voices. And I think that's immense, that they've actually not just gone into the American history of the settlers and all that, but of the Native American people who lived there originally, and they're honouring them. And I think that is a great idea, and it's real history. It's really what happened, real things. So this is Unity, and again, a beautiful piece of artwork there on the 10 Goldback. And a 10 Goldback is 1/100th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. And I love the border on this as well. That red really stands out. Absolutely beautiful. That is the 10 Oklahoma Goldback. Moving up now to one of the big boys. This is the 25 Oklahoma. And it is Hospitalitas, or Hospitality. The young woman on the Oklahoma 25 Goldback embodies the timeless virtue of hospitality. Bathed in golden light, she sits gracefully on the hood of a classic 1960 Chevrolet Impala 348 convertible. She gazes towards the horizon with a welcoming smile, representing the open-hearted spirit of Oklahoma along the nation's most iconic highway, Route 66. And here it is, the 25 Goldback. Now you can really feel the stiffness as these Goldbacks get thicker, as the denomination gets higher and there is more gold content in them. And there she is, sitting on her Chevrolet with a big smile saying, "Come over here." I don't think it's quite said like that, but you know what I mean. And a 1/40th troy ounce on a 25 Goldback. So 1/40th of 24 karat gold in that beautiful 25 Goldback. And once again, alpha. Obviously, these are all alphas because this is the first run of the Oklahomas. So there's the 25. So the 50 Goldback. Now we're getting to the second from the biggest Goldback in the Oklahoma series. And this is Vigilantia. Now, I thought that was like vigilante, but it's not. It's vigilance. On the Oklahoma 50 Goldback, we honor the virtue vigilante or vigilance. She is the embodiment of unwavering courage in the face of nature's fiercest storms. Set against the dramatic skies of Tornado Alley, Vigilantia kneels in the tall grass, steady and composed. Wind whips through the plains, lightning forks overhead, and a powerful tornado spirals across the horizon. Yet she holds her ground, capturing the awe-inspiring storm through the lens of a camera. And there we have it, the 50 Goldback, with a storm raging around her, and she's sitting there taking pictures. And that shows the sort of harsh weather that some parts of America can get. I've seen it in Florida. And yeah, when it comes hard. And this is 1/20th of a troy ounce on the 50. Now, this is where you're getting into the realms of even the 1/40th before, where we have coins of that size. So there is a fair amount of gold in the 50 Goldback, the 25 as well. So there you go with the 50. And the biggest piece in the series from the Oklahomas, which we also had in the Florida, is the 100 Goldback. Now, 100th Goldback is literally a 10th of gold in there, which is, like we have here, the 10th Phoenix, a complete 10th ounce of gold. So there it is in comparison. That's really what you're looking at there. Now, the 100 Goldback is Liberty or Libertas. The Oklahoma 100 Goldback stands as a tribute to one of the most storied military units in U.S. history, the 45th Infantry Division, known proudly as the Thunderbird Division. In 2023, the 45th was forged from the Oklahoma National Guard, embodying the state's resilience, diversity, and fierce commitment to liberty. During World War II, the 45th was among the first Allied forces to land in Sicily, and in 43 launched relentless campaigns throughout Italy, Anzio, southern France, and into Germany. So this is a real memory and honour to the 45th, which were the Oklahoma Guard. So again, as I say, all of these show real history for the states that they are produced for. And there we go. There it is. A beautiful, beautiful 100 Goldback. And as I said before, the 100 Goldback is 1/10 of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold. Now, just as comparison, because I do love the 100s, let's have a look at the Florida 100. There it is. Oh, hang on. There it is, the Florida 100. And each of these is a 10th of gold. Absolutely stunning, the two of them, side by side there. Here's the big one. This is a 3 goldback. The first time a 3 goldback has been made in any of the states, but these are made for a special reason. There are certain goldbacks that are brought out which are highly collectible and limited early releases, so LER. And this is an LER 3 goldback. And these are originally made for merchants from Oklahoma who join Goldback in accepting Goldbacks and understanding what they are. And if you refer one of these companies to Goldback, you are given one of these. The mintage on these is 4,000, which is extremely low. And these are quite collectible. I've managed to get hold of one and I'm very proud of that, which means that I've completed the complete set of Oklahomas, including the LER with a mintage of 4,000. And the 3 goldback is called Ingenium, or Genius, or Talent. And the goldback marks a historic milestone, the first ever 3 denomination exclusively created as an LER, limited early release. It honors not just a new chapter in the series, but also the creative brilliance that has long risen from Oklahoma's red earth. At its heart stands the virtue Ingenium, a celebration of genius, talent, and the transformative power of artistic expression. So I'm really pleased to have that one there. Let's take a little closer look at it. And this is a graded one at a 7, which is the highest grading you can get for these. And that is 3 1,000th troy ounce of 24 karat gold. So 1,000th of a troy ounce of 24 karat gold times 3. And there you go. Absolutely stunning. And you do get these graded at 6.9s, and those were given to the actual merchants. The 7s, some of them were sold, and some were given to people who referred merchants. So a nice little special piece there to add to the collection of Oklahomas. Now, this is the point with the goldbacks. They have an actual use in America where they can be used financially. You can give them back to Goldback and reclaim money. The merchants can trade in it. But these are also becoming highly collectible. For instance, here, on this rack along here, I have every 1 goldback from every state and every new year they've released with the mintage figures. So, as you can see, Utah was the first state, and the first ones that were brought out had a mintage of 90,546. In 2020, Utah brought out another one. In 2021, Utah. 2022, Utah. And so they release a new one every year for them. So this is where you get the alpha, the betas, the normal runs. And the alphas, as I'm getting them on the first runs of the Florida and the Oklahoma, they go up in value as well as collectability. So these are absolutely great. And let's see, I've got an alpha here somewhere. The 2022 Wyoming is an alpha, 2023 Dakotas. And look at the mintage there, just 32,000 on the Wyoming alpha, 17,000 on the South Dakota. And some of these will be worth a lot more as we go through time. Let's have a quick look and see if I can pull out an alpha for you. There we go. That is a 1 goldback from South Dakota. And this is an alpha. And there's a little A by the date. That is how you tell. And so, as I say with that one, South Dakota, 2022. Is it 2022? 2023, my apologies. 17,296 is the mintage. So quite a low mintage on that. These are something which is not for everyone. And I say this often enough, but I absolutely love them. and they are a massive part of my collection now. And to have two of the sets, complete states, as in Florida and the Oklahoma, are I'm really pleased. And these notes, the hundreds, are just beautiful. Now, these cost more money than a tenth, and that is because they are regarded as a trading product. You can use this to buy, and they have more symbolism and more thing to them, and they are collectible. So they will cost you more, but they are absolutely stunning. And if I went to America, I'd have plenty of money in this lot, spending money if I wanted to. Though I don't think I'll be doing that because some of these are going to be worth quite a bit of money. These go up with spot price, and they are all fungible, which means a one goldback is, if you had 100 one goldbacks, that would be equivalent to the 100 goldback there. They are interchangeable, which is absolutely great. So tell me what you think in the comments of the goldbacks. Me personally, and as I say, it's everyone's opinion, I love them. I think they're great, and I will carry on collecting these. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the Cobra Stacker signing out of the Cobra's Den.